Hello, my name is Rachel Lamb, and I'm going to be applying for the JCRS Read program, and this is my video. Starting off with the first question, what comes to mind when you hear the term rehabilitation sciences, and what do you think it involves? Well, when I hear the term rehabilitation sciences, I first picture the specific scene in Doctor Strange, and it's where he gets into a pivotal car crash and he ends up injuring his hands, and it's very important for him because he's a neurosurgeon and his hands are like everything to him in his career, and it's at stake. So for him to like recover, he has to go through physical therapy, and that's where his hand gets to start recovering and seeing that it's being healthy again. But if we're thinking like about the actual definition of it, I think it's about medical professionals helping people and patients specifically with their healing journey and really finding that strength to keep on pushing again. And moving on to the next question. Number two, what types of conditions or injuries do you think rehabilitation people recover from? Well, I think these professionals help people recover from various of things. It could be diseases, major or minor injury like a broken arm or broken leg. It could be speech impediment. It could be many more like other things. And it's why like I really like the healthcare field and rehabilitation sciences in general because there's so much different careers that people can help with and really be a part of. And also why this program like caught my eye because I want to see firsthand through lenses of like medical professionals how I can help people and really I really want to like see that experience and gain it and for myself. And number three, why do you think rehabilitation is important for people recovering from injuries or managing chronic conditions? Well, I think rehabilitation is especially vital because it essentially casts the bridge between medical treatment and the real life world. Because a doctor might be able to like fix a bone or diagnose a condition, but rehab is really where patients start to see a change in themselves and start to really improve and makes their body able to function and do normal tasks again. And it prepares the body to handle like real life stuff, such as picking up things, like picking up like objects, picking up a spoon, forks, and other stuff. And it like makes them come back from their hardships and sufferings. And ultimately, it's just like about getting back on your feet and finding that reason to keep on going and finding yourself again. It gives people, I think like rehab really gives people the confidence to do things every day, the like everyday things we do because I do this too, but we take a lot of stuff for granted. We take like eating with our hands for granted. We take walking for granted. We take a lot of things for granted. And I think rehab really like once we get injured, we really see that change and see really how like injuries affect us in general. And I think rehab is just about like getting a person back on their feet. Number four, last question. Would you be interested in pursuing a career in rehabilitation sciences? Why or why not? And for me, I'm definitely interested in the healthcare field in general, and this field also really piques my interest and really intrigued me because I just love helping people, whether it can be like opening a door for someone, giving money to like the homeless. I just really find joy in helping people, just anyone in general. And I think this is such a great opportunity for me to do that. And my long term goal is to just become someone who people can rely on. And I just want to be a person who can improve people's lives for the better and like the quality of it and how they can live an even better life. And in the future, I want to be a staple part of helping someone get back on their feet and just like really coming back. And I just want to provide them with a clear answer, like my patients with like a clear answer of how to start the journey and how to just keep on pushing. But like beyond like the technical side, I also want to be part of the process and really having a connection to my patient to help them regain their strength to really push forward again because I just think there's something so like emotional and sentimental and really rewarding about it because just like being there for someone when they're at like the most vulnerable state is, and just like seeing them, their journey, and how they can grow, I think is just so really, really like emotional again, and just something I really want to be a part of. And fundamentally for me, I guess rehabilitation is where like people can really find themselves again, and healthcare in general is just like about being like a steady support system for patients, and from like their very first like scan or very first like steps like for walking and stuff. It's just like really, really rewarding seeing their journey and how they can recover from it. My name is Rachel Lam again, and this is my video on the JCRS REACH program. Thank you.